Live with Miss Steph. Hi. Welcome to your weekly episode of Ms. Steph Science Club News in 15 minutes or less. So welcome. I'm so glad that you're here with me today. It is September 9th, 2024, and let's get right into it. Thank you so much for watching. Hey, girl. Oh, hey, goddess. Thank you so much for joining. Hello. So yeah, this is a little, oh, you can't hear me. Not sure why you can't hear me. Hello, thanks for watching. I'm going to keep talking and you let me know if you still can't hear me or what's going on there. I may need to come back and that's all right. We do what we do. But thank you all so much for joining and watching Live with Ms. Steph. We're on today. And this is what's going on this week and just kind of like my musings. There we go. Okay, fantastic. Lovely. Thank you. See, this is why we communicate and why we're just honest and just straight up. So thank you. So this week, for those of you who are kind of not aware of like what's going on with Ms. Steph Science Club, we're basically like just how we're set up. We, yes, I know school started last week, but we are pushing our services as far as traveling science teachers. So this week I am solidifying when I'm going in, when I'm going to go ahead and get started. You already know from last week, as I said, that we're doing October to May as far as when we're actually running traveling science teacher and when we'll be doing our Saturday science club. And so when I'm talking about scheduling when I'm going in, I'm not talking about like what time of the year I'm going. It's more like what day of the week, and also talking to my previous traveling science teacher sites about whether or not we will be providing services to them this school year. All of those things are happening now, right? So all that behind the scenes stuff that you didn't know you wanted to know, or maybe you don't want to know, is the stuff that happens in September so that the young people get what they need. So anywho, once again, welcome to Live with Ms. Steph. Thank you so much for watching and joining. And like I said, that's one of the things that's going on this week. Some other fun news is that we have solidified a location for Giving Tuesday. Yeah, I'm going to keep it under my hat. At least I'm going to try. Keep it under my hat for a little bit. But you'll get word on that really soon as far as when we're going to be doing our Giving Tuesday Science-a-thon shenanigans, right? We really had a great time last year. Shout out to Sugar Hill Creamery for all their awesomeness. Hint. But very non-subtle hint. But we are like solid in where we're going to be for Giving Tuesday. Giving Tuesday is on December 2nd. Okay. So that's what, actually, no, it's not December 2nd. It's December 3rd. At least that's what it says on my calendar. So let's fix that. Yes. So December 3rd. And we're going to be doing that. Also, that's our next scheduled community event. So between now and then, folks, there are a lot of opportunities to get on our schedule and check in with me and say, hey, Ms. Duck, can y'all come and do like your thing at our community event? We are very open and very excited because remember, I'm on the road to 1,000 students. Like in person, I'm serious about that, y'all. So if we can impact the lives of 1,000 students this year, I will consider that's one of our KPIs. Okay. And y'all know how I feel about success. If you want a further clarification, you want a reminder, go back to my summer camp recap. It's here on the interwebs and all that type of stuff. But yeah, that's like what's going on this week. I was super excited last week, and I almost say super excited this week, but this week is less about excitement and more about focus. It's like, let's go. So I laid stuff out last week, slowly kind of got back in motion with different things. I officially came, back off of vacation and all that type of stuff. And so, yes, I'm still excited, but that's not what this week is about. This week is about getting it done. And being focused as far as what I'm getting done. There are several fellow educators, and specifically Dr. EJT, folk that I'm following and learning from. Learning is one of the things that I do. And not just being a teacher. You got to learn too. You got to be paying attention and listen to folks and all that type of stuff. And one of the things that I am gleaning from her, and she's very clear about it, so this is not something like I learned a thing that, but she cares about it, but focus, and making it super clear. And especially when it comes to nonprofits, sometimes we can do mission creep. And if you're not familiar with the term, I'm not trying to be shady and use the term that's like not familiar with everybody, but like mission creep is like one of those things where like you just start to kind of just do everything. But no, hi. It's not about doing everything. It's about doing what you do and doing it well. And traveling science teacher, Saturday Science Club, community events. That's what we'll be doing this year. Saturday Science Club, as I said last week, we are locked in to Wadley. We will be there starting October 5th, and we'll finish on May 17th. Yes, y'all. For folk who don't know, Miss Steph can work a calendar. And I do plan the calendar a whole entire school year in advance. And so we are already clear. I already communicated with that particular location. We are focused. Saturday Science Club will be running from 12 to 2 p.m. on first, second, and third Saturdays, except for Saturdays where there is a holiday or where it just is not best suited for the community, right? And so going back to what does that have to do with focus, Miss Stephanie? Where are you going? Where are you going with this? Where I'm going with that is that yes, STEAM seems to be a very broad topic, and you can just do all kinds of stuff. Absolutely. That being said, there are certain things that we do, and there are other things that we do not do. So I just wanted to point out some clarification when it comes to the age groups for Saturday Science Club. And I will be emailing parents back and everything today, actually off as soon as I get off of here. Saturday Science Club, ages 5 to 12, really 5 to 11. Because we're doing, if your 12-year-old is a 5th grader, they can come. But 12 is on the older side. Thank you so much for joining and watching. Hi. On the older side for what Saturday program is going to provide to your child, right? Because the idea is to think of it as like a STEAM play date with friends your kids may know and friends your kids might not know, all right? And so where it's a focus time from 12 to 2 p.m. We go. I set up centers, and the kids play with the different things. It is not like a traveling science teacher class. So that's the other thing that, again, focus, being clear. It's not even about, like, I'm sure you've heard like the stay in your lane. It's not even about the stay in your lane. It is about what do we deliver and provide to families and our students, and what is it that we are excellent at. And that is making science fun. And so when you bring your child on Saturday, they should be 5 to 11. They are a kindergartner to a 5th grader, and they're having a great time. You drop them off, they have had a snack, or you're going to get them a snack. That is a, I don't want to say change, but that is a clarification that we're making this year as well. Again, remember focus. Focus is one of my words for these next several months. And so you're going to hear me say that a lot during the lives too. And so for Saturday Science Club, like I said, we are doing K to 5. We don't have a snack time. A lot of times folks ask me about that. We don't have a snack time, and I'm actually this year going to be super clear and ask y'all to give them their snack before or plan on the snack time after. The space is really so that they can have a fun association with STEAM, science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics. It is a very messy time. So you're sending your child or you're another fellow educator and you're recommending Saturday Science Club to your students and so forth. Let parents know it's going to be messy. There's no other way to say that. Actually, there are other ways, but I'm not going to say it that way, okay? It is a messy and it is a fun time. And finally, it is one of the activities that we provide to families at no charge to families. Notice how I say that. Is it something that costs us money? Yes, it does. We are Triple F Empowerment Inc. and we operate Mrs. Steph Science Club. And so we are getting funding from other sources, and we do invite folks to partner with us if you're looking for a place to contribute to as a 501c3. We are a 501c3. You can look us up, and there's a whole thing. I'll talk more about that before we log out today. But anywho, Saturday Science Club. Focus, like I said, is one of my words. And I already shouted out the educator that I'm really learning that from, Dr. EJT. You can follow her. We're not affiliated with, there's a lot of great information there. And Saturday Science Club is going to be fun. And like I said, we are locked in for a location for Giving Tuesday, y'all. It should be a great week. This week is about getting it done. Last week was excitement and hey, we're back. This week is now, let's go. We got stuff to do. So if you want more information about Saturday Science Club, about Traveling Science Teacher, or about community events, those things all do relate to each other in a certain kind of way. And I can talk more about that if you're interested in more long form lives and all that type of stuff. But for clarity's sake, you can send me an email if you need more information, or really just send me a DM and we can go from there. This has been your Ms. Steph's Live with Ms. Steph, your Science Club news in 15 minutes or less. I really appreciate you for watching, for joining in, for hopping in and coming to say hello, and for your support. And for those of you who are interested in supporting and helping us continue to provide our community events that we do and Saturday Science Club free of charge to families. Again, it's not a free thing. There's a difference between free and free. But you are most welcome to make a contribution via our website, www.tfempowerment.org. And if you need more information about the specifics of what we do, or if you want to RSVP for your young scientist for the launch on October 5th, you can do that by sending me an email at mssteph@tfempowerment.org, or send me a DM on these here interweb channels and whatnot. So thank you so much for watching and have an absolutely wonderful day.